Hey Chris, how are you? Just getting things set up here and I'll get started in a minute or two. We are doing $1 coins today. Looking for low mintage, uh, possible errors, and basically that's pretty much it. Last time we did find a Wounded Eagle dollar, so that's nice. Hello everyone, welcome. Sorry, just getting things set up. How's everyone doing? Hello, Ruger. How are you? Yeah, it's been a while. All right. We have dollar coins today. Hello, Ken. Welcome. We are looking for error coins, low mintage coins, stuff like that. Giveaways are 75 and 150 likes. No longer 50 likes because silver is not cheap. So yeah, let's get started. If I could get this box open. Sorry I haven't been around, but you know, life happens. We do have quite a bit of Susan B. Anthony's there. Nothing else that really sticks out. Well, let's get started. Hopefully, we'll continue our luck from last time. Yep, I have a screwdriver. All right, first I gotta rearrange this here. All right, first roll. would be great to find another wounded eagle, but we're lucky enough to find one, so. All right. Not the wide AM. I'm not in the greatest of shape, but we'll keep it. 1981. Hello, Big Erm. How are you? It's a work in progress, Big Erm. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's nice enough. What the heck? 1979, not the wide AM. The lighting feels off. I don't know. Just does not feel right. Yep, I agree with you, Erm. That's why I haven't been around. Oh man, that one got me excited for a second. I should just turn this on. Still going through it, but I guess you could say I have a little break for a few weeks, so. John Adams, how's everyone been? Oof, that one's beat up. That one's nice and shiny. We are looking for the Wounded Eagle and the Kellogg's. The feather tails will have a lot of detail. And the Wounded Eagle will look like this. You'll have what looks like a spear going through it right there on the body. It's in the plastic, so it might be hard to tell. And the wide or the wide rims. Yeah, you gotta get it. Look at that, Ruger. Don't do what I did. I ignored it. Well, my shoulder, my back as well, but I ignored it. It hurt me. I said, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Kept on going to work, and then I'm out of work for a year and a half because I needed surgery. So, get it looked at. Better to catch it early, my opinion. I don't like that. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Oh, I did not see that email, Lisa. I'll try to look at it. No, it does not. Let's see. Before I forget. Oh, you just sent it. Okay. Pictures are very blurry. As long as it does not say copy on it or anything like that, that is a silver $50. So I think it's worth 17 and change, $18 right now. Lisa, so. P, not the wide rim. This one's nicer. You're welcome. What the heck did I do? I don't know. I'll put that there. Not the wide rim. If you come across any 1979 proof sets, I've explained on, I think I've explained on a short or a live or something like that, how to tell type 1 and type 2 apart. The type 2 sets are going through the roof. I was getting them for about $10 a couple of months ago, and you can't touch them for less than 40 now. So if you ever go to a coin show or something like that, and you know how to tell the difference between a type 1 and type 2, and they're selling it at type 1 prices, pick them up. James Polk. Not the wide rim. Yeah, that means it's from, well, that old, I'm not. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. It could be worn out, or if it doesn't have a mint mark, it's Philadelphia automatically. But you'd have to Google it a little bit, research it a little bit. Off the top of my head, I'm not completely familiar with those. A lot of nice shiny coins, at least, so far. $19.79, not the wide rim. $19.80, nice coin there. Also, the 81, nobody really ever talked about it. It also has a type 1 and type 2, so I actually did not know that, because it was never really talked about. But they're going up in price as well. So 1979 and 1981. Proof sets, not mint sets. 1979, not the wide rim. A little too beat up. Hello, Nope. How are you? Hope everyone's doing okay. Sorry I haven't been around, but life happens. Ulysses S. Grant. Not the Kellogg's or the Wounded Eagle, unfortunately. James K. Polk. If you're a channel member, next week, hopefully, unless something changes, I'll be doing a members only live for the members roles. $19.79. Not the wide rim. Oh, Gerald Ford. Our first NIFC, not intended for circulation, lower mintage. And this one is 2016, so it's one of the lower mintage ones. Nice shape. So we found one. One find so far out of this box. So giveaways are at 75 likes and 150 likes now. Unless everyone wants me to start giving out old wheat pennies or something. I can't justify giving out silver at 50 likes. James Garfield. I don't believe so. Nope. William Henry Harrison. $19.80, a little scuffed up. Yeah, I have a few thousand of them well, a few tens of thousands of them right now. I'm not going to get into politics. Nope. That's not allowed on my channel. Oh, well, we got a wide rim. Here we go. You see that one almost touching and that 9 almost touching the rim? Hello, Rob's Numismatics. How are you? Yep, that is a wide rim. So, let me... 79. All right, you can see the top one right there. There is a significant gap from the 9 and the 1 to the rim. The one at the bottom is almost touching. That is a wide rim. And this condition worth about $10. Hello, Isaiah. How are you? Oh, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Alright, so that is our second find of the box, the wide rim, 1979. That is only in 1979. 1980s, they look like it's a wide rim, but it's not. I guess Abraham Lincoln, right? I guess that's the popular and more favorable of all in history. I don't know. Oh, happy early birthday, Isaiah. That one's a little too dirty and beat up. Native American series. Nice Abraham there. Hello, Aldelos. Oh, Cheerios. Yeah, I'm looking. Maybe one day we'll get lucky enough. I think it'll be very, very hard to find a Cheerios penny. Only because the difference you can tell is the feathers on the tail and the wings have a lot of detail, but if it is worn, that will come right off. So it's kind of tough. Yep, tail feathers and the feathers on the wings. Hello, Demi. How are you? Thank you. I do want to try to get back to normal streaming, but I'm still not done with medical procedures and other stuff, so we shall see. I'm going to try. Thomas Jefferson. Ulysses S. Grant. That's a Denver. Ooh. Hello, Chantra. How are you? $1980, San Francisco. See, this one looks like it's a wide rim, but that is the normal design for 1980. There is no Type 1 or Type 2. I'm not sure, Chandra. Oh, good luck, Drew. Have you found anything good? All right. See, this is a San Francisco mint. The Type 1 2s are going for like $25-$30. Type 2 would have to be a clear S. That's more of a boxy S. I actually bought 2 tickets for the first time in a while, Chandra, and I did not have my tripod to film it. And I was out of state, so I couldn't wait to scratch them. Broke even. Got my money back on each ticket, so that's always a plus. I haven't been looking for double strikes, Drew. Yeah, I have lots of rolls. Depends, Christine. Certain ones depends on condition. Um, depends on the condition. Yeah. Errors, of course. You're always want to look for the errors. The low mintage. 2024s. Nice, Drew. I haven't seen any 2024s yet. Oh, public service announcement. Oh, you mean you got those you got a bunch of double dies and 2024s in your nickels, Drew? I might have misunderstood you. Yeah, I have hundreds of SBAs. I only keep the nicer ones. I mean, I do make rolls. I do sell on eBay. So anything that is not horrible, I'll make a roll and just sell it at a little bit over face value. Oh, nice, Bill. On open rolls, there is such a thing as roll equity. Sealed rolls are always worth more than face value, no matter what year. Oh, wow. That's pretty good, Drew. I never found that many. But then again, I have boxes and bags of nickels and pennies. I just haven't gone through them. Talking about pennies, my bank just informed me that they received an email from whoever the distribution companies are that, distribute the coins and money to the banks. They are no longer shipping out penny boxes. And we're talking about Brinks, which is, not a small mom and dad yeah, mom and dad type of place. Um, they are no longer going to ship out penny boxes. So, oh, that's yeah. Keep on watching, Christine. Anytime or I have a lot of shorts. Most of my shorts are about my finds of errors. So, and there's a lot of other channels that also talk about them. So it's just that's how I learned. I started reading books, watching other people. Oh, here's NIFC, John F. Kennedy, low mintage. That is 2015. We'll take that. So that is 2. Yeah, it's yeah. I usually do that too. That's why I don't hunt many nickels or pennies on live streams because it could take me a month to go through a box of pennies. Yep, John F. Kennedy. So we have a Gerald Ford and a John F. Kennedy NIFC so far. Yeah, Christine. I this bank. I'm a business customer and order tons of notes and coins every week, and they're they can't order them anymore. They're actually asking me if I could bring them some pennies. Oh yeah, absolutely, Drew. I mean, if I was to point to I mean, case in point, right on the floor next to me, I have a mint bag. What is that? 5,000 1964 pennies. Then I have rolls of 1940s and all that stuff that I go through. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Welcome. James Madison, Zachary Taylor. Yeah, it's, you know, medical procedures and dealing with family stuff. And then I had a medical procedure and I ended up having a upper respiratory infection that knocked me out for a couple of weeks. Um, yeah. Wow, that's pretty fast, Christine. It takes me a lot longer than that. Uh, yes, Bill. They are. Uh, However, it all depends on the years. Like the 2025s are worth a decent amount. 24s and 23s not so much. Yeah, Drew, it was, I was in bed. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't, yeah. And it was right after my procedure, which I have to walk to avoid blood clots on the legs. So, yeah, not fun. Yeah, 2009 rolls. They are lower mintage because there's 4 different designs. So, I always buy them if I see them at a decent price. I buy any rolls, really, if I see them at a decent price. What the heck? Oh. What is going on with this coin? It almost looks like a woody penny. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Christine. Welcome. Yeah, I've been going through a lot. This has been a tough year, so. $2,000p. So I have 2 more, hopefully, 2 more leg procedures, and I should be done, hopefully. Keeping my fingers crossed. $19.79 Denver. That'll qualify. Oh, need a new tube. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate it. That's life, though. So, anyone find anything good recently? No, I'm not in Texas. I'm on the East Coast. Code Talkers. I believe this is an NIFC 2016. Yep. NIFC, not intended for circulation. Really nice coin. This is a Native American Indian series. So we'll take that. Yeah, that's the 3rd one so far. First Native American series. And we're only 8 rolls in. So. Oh, yeah. Well, somebody's been buying them from me. But yeah, I usually hold on to them. And if you go to certain shows, some dealers really don't put much of value in them. So I've picked up rolls for slightly over What the heck? Yeah, I don't think that's an error, Drew. Oh yeah. I I saw them on the eBay for between $3 and $10, depending on what they are. And a lot of dealers I could get them wholesale for basically close to $1, maybe $1.10. So always keep an eye out, especially if you have smaller coin shows near you. You never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, a lot of these NIFCs, they only made a couple of 100,000 of them. Whoa, here we go. Innovation dollar. New Jersey. This is the first New Jersey I found. These are low mintage as well. There's a privy mark right there. This one is 2019 Philly. This is an innovation dollar. Yeah, they're not easy to find. Let's see. I find one or two per box. Uh, U.S. mintages. Yeah, I never found that one before. I never saw that one before in person, actually. Let's see. American Innovation Dollars. What is the mintage? I believe they made one for each state. And 521,000 of these. Wow, the reverse proofs 46,000. Jeez. But yeah, 521,000 is pretty low mintage when it comes to coins, so let's see if the proofs are only about 100,000 of them. So the newer proof sets are very expensive, and that's one of the reasons they're low mintage. North Carolina 400,000. Mississippi 371,000. So yeah, low mintage. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I used to drive by Thomas Edison's one of his laboratories all the time. It's a museum now. If he just got here, yep. Oh, this is a beautiful one. I love this one. This is a 2013D. My second favorite, maybe, of the Native American series. $1.82 million. $1,820,000, which sounds like a lot, but it really is not. So this is my second favorite design. You want to look at the edges for double lettering or missing lettering. I really don't look too aggressively for the missing edge lettering. I should, but yep. I don't know how many SBAs were minted, but it seems like I find a lot. Or maybe I'm just the only one that's keeping them. We did find one wide rim so far of the Susan B. Anthony 1979. Type 1 1979 also, which is the common one. Yeah, possibly. It'll go on the circulator roll. $19.80. It's Susan B. Anthony's and Eisenhower dollars. I always... Oh. There's this wide rim. Yep. You can see the 1 is almost touching the rim. So is the 9 is real close to the rim. And if you look at the other ones, you can see the big gap. So that is 2 wide rims. Yep, that is 2. First time I ever found 2 in a box. We'll take that. That's all right, Bill. You don't have to send me rolls. If you want, you could email me. I'll purchase them. If it is something I'm looking for. Yep. This is my fourth and fifth, or third and fourth. So, one box, we found two for the first time ever. We'll take that. It would be something if we found a wounded eagle or something like that. James Garfield, not an NIFC. It would be nice to find a Type 2, 1979 now. Probably won't find it in rolls, but you never know. Yep, I did my last stream. My first ever Wounded Eagle. You can see right there, it looks like a spear entering here and coming out here. You can see it a lot better without out of the plastic. Right there, it looks like there's a spear going through it. That is the Wounded Eagle. I hope you find one up. I never thought I would be able to find one, but I was incorrect. If I could only find an uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated Kellogg, that would be awesome. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but you never know. A lot of Susan B. Anthony's in these rolls so far. This is a real nice, almost uncirculated 1980, 1979. About uncirculated. Yeah, it's a lot of the banks don't allow me to take coins back to them. And I never take coins back to the bank where I get them from because, you know, that's just rude. Hey, Juan, how are you? Body is still in one, hasn't fallen apart yet. Almost, but, you know. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Still have one leg procedure to go. Or no, two. One on each leg. Had an upper respiratory infection that knocked me out for 2 weeks. So Looks like somebody, this is a collection dump here. How have you been, Juan? 1979. About uncirculated also. Jeez. Nice run there. That's good. Ooh, that almost would qualify for a wide rim, but it's not. Nice shape, though. The Susan B. Anthony's are very hard to find in near perfect condition. Graded examples do sell for a premium if they're higher grades. Because if you go through mint sets, you'll find a lot of this on the nose, on the cheek, a lot of like surface rub. So one in higher grade is very hard to find. Ooh, stay safe, Galindo. Yeah, I remember those days. I have enough seniority where I could tell them, yeah, you know where to go. If they try to force me to work. How are you, AG? So these are, we went through 10, 11 rolls. We found 2 wide AMs. Or wide rims, I mean. So the first time we ever found 2 in a row, we found, of course, Treaty with the Delawares. We found New Jersey Innovation Dollar, first time ever. JFK. Gerald Ford. And the Code Talkers. Oh, yeah, no, I understand, but those days for me are over. 2003, eh? Star Notes. You can send me a picture. Oh, yeah, just let me know which one's AG. You could text me. Um, yeah, that's right up. My body is all broken, and there's a reason for that. 300 pack. Well, they come in packs of 100. 2003A. I don't know. Star Notes. They no longer make Star Notes, so they stopped producing them. We'll never produce them again. Unless their new printers that they are using do not work properly, then we might see them go back to the old system, but I doubt it. giveaways now are 75 likes and 150 likes. I could do more giveaways, but it will not be silver. Silver is way too high, and I can't afford to give out that much silver. What the heck? Oh, here you go. Tawanda Seneca, 2022. How many did they print? 2022. 980,000. But yeah, if you could get your hands on boxes of pennies, I would do them. I'll go ahead and get them now because none of the banks near me they're not allowed to order them anymore. They might get a box or two here and there, but they are not giving them out to regular people. We are searching for errors, low mintage, NIFCs. That's pretty much it. Anything cool? Oh, nice, Galinda. They weren't 2013 duplicate notes, were they? Here's another Native American series, not NIFC. Still a cool design, though. Yeah, 2013 Star Notes. If you go to mycurrencycollection.com. Oh, nice, Galindo. I should start doing that. I really should start doing that. I'm trying to find the matching pairs. Yeah, if you ever find the matching pair of 2013 Star Notes, you just took one Star Note that is worth $20 to $50, depending on condition, to 500 plus. You never know. I might. You never know, Galinda. It is a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out. Anyone watching baseball? The baseball game? Hello, Ken. How are you? Denver. It was 5-1 a minute ago on bottom of the 8th, I think. Blue Jays. Yeah, what else is new? You know, it's the state of baseball to me is sad. I grew up playing and watching and all that. And you were always taught to make contact with the ball, put it in play, all that stuff. Now it's all about the home runs. Hey, congrats, Ken. Now it's all about the home runs, and it's not about getting on base. It's not about bunting people over. It's not about, putting the ball in play. It's hit it over the wall or strike out. It's, to me, it's very discouraging. For instance, the Blue Jays, since they're playing the Yankees, they have a lot of guys that could hit home runs. However, they could also hit. They don't go for the home run constantly. But the Yankees, not just the Yankees, but teams that have some of the highest payrolls in baseball, it's just they can't win. Oh, I understand that, Juan, but I just, uh, to me, it's just boring. Oh, nice, AG. I hope you get it. Yeah, the Dodgers do have a stacked team, but I mean, are they as good as? I don't know. I think the Dodgers are better built than the Yankees are. Because you have Aaron Judge, and then after that, I like Bellinger. Trent Grisham, there's no way he's going to have another year like he had this year. That's just pure luck. Um, I don't know. I think the Yankees ruined Anthony Volpe because he was great at getting on base, and he hit a few home runs his rookie year, but a ton of stolen bases. And they ruined them because they just wanted him to hit home runs. Yeah, I'm not a Met fan, but I don't. I'm in the New York area. I'm a Yankee fan, but I don't dislike the Mets. But they're another team that is just I don't know. Oh, I hear you, Juan. You're getting paid millions and millions of dollars. If you just need, a little single to right field to win the game, you should be able to do that. You should not, or attempt to do that. You should not strike out trying to hit a home run to end the game. That's just my opinion. But yeah, having a 230 average nowadays, it's like almost the norm, which is horrible, in my opinion. 230 batting average? I mean, come on. You might hit 30 home runs because that's all you're trying to do, but and there's more and more players that are hovering around the 200 batting average mark recently, so Anthony Volpe being one of them after he had a good rookie year. Anyway, sorry for ranting about baseball, but it's just disappointing. Nice one there, almost uncirculated. Nah. A little too worn on this one. Well, you know what? Oh, I filled up a roll already. Filled up a roll of Susan B. Anthony's. Actually, almost filled up 2 rolls. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. AG. Well, I have the website pulled up. I could just look it up real quick as soon as I finish this. I believe it is lower mintage. How's the harvest going? I don't know if Ruger's still here, but AG. Let's see, 1999. Yeah, it seems like it's been dry everywhere. 1990. Actually, no. I mean, they're similar. They're lower mintage. They're similar to 1980. 1981 is really low mintage, 3 million. 1999 Phillies, 29,600,000. 1999 Denver, 11,776,000. 1999 San Francisco at 750,000. Oh yeah, that's really good. How many rolls? A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 25 rolls. Ooh. I guess you used it for feed if it's dry. Hello, Lori. How are you? Oh, wow. Yeah, we finally got some rain overnight here. We hadn't had rain all of, for over a month. Oh, nice. Up. Yeah, I've had a lot in this box. But I only keep the ones that are somewhat decent. $1,000. How many rolls? Uh, yeah, 24 now after this roll. It's $25 a roll, so. Mm. Yeah, Susan B. Anthony and Eisenhower dollars. I'm always a sucker for it. Yep, 1,000 per box. It's $1,000 box. And if you go to the bank, unless somebody brought in a roll or two or a few, if you ask for 10 rolls, they will most likely not have it in stock. I have to order this. Next week, if you're a member, I'm going to have members only live. I don't know if I'm going live again. I have another, of course, procedure next week. This time it's a dentist, so it's not so bad. But I'm also trying to get rid of my vehicle. And going back to a conventional, that's a scratch. Going back to a conventional gas vehicle. Here's a San Francisco, 1980. We'll take that in the list individually. This is too beat up for me to keep. Oh, nice. Oh, awesome, Isaiah. Welcome back. What is ethanol used for? Sorry, I know that might sound like a dumb question, but I work in the city and live on the beach, basically. Gasoline? Huh. Awesome, Isaiah. Into gasoline, huh? So let me ask you this. Wouldn't they be able to just make vehicles that run strictly on ethanol? farming moonshine. I'm sure there's people that make moonshine out of it. Oh yeah, time flies. Oh, the Yankees are down to 1 out left in the game. Huh, interesting. Wouldn't it be, I don't know, cheaper? Wouldn't it be cleaner? I really don't know. I'm just asking questions. Oh, that is a type 1. If you could see, it looks like just a blob. That is supposed to be a clear S. That is type 1. That is not the clear S. So, oh, they just scored? No. Oh, well, I guess my stream's a little delayed, I guess. Oh, wait. Why am I putting that one back? So, yeah, the type 1 is worth not even close to what the type 2 is worth. Type 2 is the clear S. And right now, if you get one uncirculated or close to uncirculated, oh, that hit the wall. That was almost a home run. Here's another S. 20%. Does it run cleaner? Fuel efficiency. I'm sure they could figure that out, though. See, this one is close to a type 2. It is close, but not quite. You need the S to be completely clear to be a type 2. Game over? Eh. I had a feeling they weren't going to win. It's alright. Like I said, I've been turned away from baseball a long time ago. $100 million gallons per year. Jeez. If you look at it, though, that's really nothing. $100 million gallons is not much. Yeah, I just saw it. They lost. Oh, well. The Yankees are just going to do the same thing next year. They'll let go of some people that they probably should keep some people that they should probably let go. And, hello, Scott. How are you? And then sign people that for way too much money that they probably shouldn't sign. That's just how the Yankees operate. Ooh, that one is, well, not closer to being a wide AM. Wow, that's interesting. I know corn is easy to grow. So, not the Wounded Eagle, not the Kellogg's. Corn and soybeans, yep. I'm sure, AG. But again, if they made that the main source of fuel for running vehicles, I'm sure they could figured that out to make it a lot less expensive. I would think. And also, I don't know, I see corn being grown like crazy. Oh wow, nice, Scott. Yeah, if I was to get a 1950 $10 bill, any bill, I wouldn't put it back. I would keep that. James Garfield, chewed up. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, water break. So everyone, hydration break. Make sure you drink your water. Ooh. Yeah, stay hydrated. Yeah, 75 likes right now. 75 and 150 for giveaways. Unless you guys want me to give away stuff other than silver, I could go back to 50, but ooh. I don't know, I got this stuff. The body armor peach and mango. I can't determine if I like it or not. Yeah. If you fund it, you're making all that overtime, you know? I'm only teasing you. Gold went over to 4 grand today. Thank you, Up. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And maybe I'll see you next week, hopefully. Oh, nice Tony on that one. Just on the obverse, though, so if it was on double-sided toning like that, I would keep it. Yep. That's why I have not bought any silver coins. I actually went to my wholesaler and I did buy jewelry. But I get to go through all the the stuff, because they don't look at the name brands or anything. They just throw it in a bin or a bucket or something. And they let me go through it, and I pulled out a bunch of Pandora charms, so I know I overpaid, but it is what it is. I know it's not translating to eBay, though, because silver, I don't know about gold, but silver's still selling for below spot, so silver coins. I'll give you 30 for them, AG. Just be careful buying Morgans. A lot of fakes out there. I mean, that's any coin. And I'm sure since silver and gold are so high right now, I'm sure more counterfeits will start popping up. But right now, it's mostly Morgans that I see it mostly on. Not a wide rim. Nice coin, though. And we just filled up another roll of Susan B. Anthony's. So that makes 2 rolls. And we have actually another one. You know, I'm pretty sure I bought a box of tubes for... Oh, yeah. It's right in front of me. Never mind. Oh, we did fill up 3 rolls now. These are the nice ones that are going to be listed on eBay individually. Or, you know, I don't know. So we filled up 3 rolls so far. Again, if you're a channel member, next week I'm going to try to have the channel member rolls. Hopefully. And it's going to be a members only live. So only members will be able to watch. Oh, no, go ahead, AG. Yeah, everybody, check out AG's channel. And if you don't mind, please go give it a follow. Oh, somebody tried to make a necklace out of that. or something. Or they were just bored. I don't know. Start on the fourth roll. No, not quite. You know, AG, I honestly have not been keeping track, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've been in a funk, so haven't had a chance to really look at any statistics or anything like that. Right now, I just got over the upper respiratory infection recently, a few days ago. And right now, I just want to get rid of my electric vehicle. So I've been spending most of my free time doing that. So yeah, everyone, you could click on AG, and under the his profile, it should have a link to his channel. You could go ahead and check that out if you don't mind, and give his channel a follow. That would be awesome. Oh, no problem, AG. Yeah, I don't mind sharing anybody's channel, as long as I know it's not anything inappropriate. So yeah, I've been looking for a used car, and yesterday I drove to 4 dealers that had the car I want advertised on websites. 3 out of the 4, um, they never even had that vehicle. They just put it up like they did. They put it up like they did just to get people in to the dealership, which I had to drive a good half hour, 40 minutes to get to each dealership. One dealership did have the vehicle. However, I looked on Carvana, I think, the website where you could purchase a vehicle through them, and they'll deliver it to your house. Well, the one dealer that did have the vehicle I'm looking for offered me $4,500 less for my vehicle than Carvana did. So I think I might just get a vehicle through Carvana. I don't know if anyone ever did that or has experience. If you do, please let me know how it went. Yeah, I want a Toyota Highlander CarMax. Did they deliver it to you, Drew? Type 1. Another 1979 S Type 1. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's um, it's just frustrating that when you have to drive that far away, and then you get there, and they said they didn't never even had that vehicle. Uh, yeah, I did that. They said, well, if you finance through us, maybe we could throw in a couple of thousand more, but their their finance rates were like 2.5, 3% more than what I got from my bank. So why would I ever do that? 2.5, 3% interest is huge. An increase of that. It's just huge. Oh yeah, 2.9. You will not find 2.94 unless it's from a dealer on a new vehicle. I don't want a new vehicle. The Tesla that I have now, I bought that new and I regret every second of it. It I bought it February of last year, and from the sticker price, the original sticker price, it dropped down $30,000. So, and I only have 20 something thousand miles on it. So it's mind boggling. Yeah, it's you can't get you can't get 2.94% financing anywhere now. Again, unless it's through some special that a dealer is offering. So yeah, I'm looking at I used to have a 2008 Toyota Highlander, which I loved. And then I went to what I have now. So I am looking for a 2000 or a newer Toyota Highlander or a Subaru Ascent, which is basically like the Toyota Highlander. Yeah, luckily I did not pay sticker price for my vehicle, but that drop is just insane. Oh yeah, I loved my Highlander. The thing was, I was starting to have a lot of problems with it, electrical and mechanical problems, because Well, like I said, I live by the beach, so a lot of salt water in the air, and salt basically eats away at everything. So my undercarriage and my electronics were starting to get rusted out, and yeah. Oh, really? I never owned a Chevy. Nah, I don't know. I just never liked the Chevys. Now, if I could get like a 70s, 60s, 70s, or 80s Chevy pickup, I would jump on that in a second. Chevy or I like the, it depends on the model, but Chevy or Ford from 60s, 70s, 80s, early 80s, I think they were phenomenal. I really want to buy one, but I can't make that my everyday driver. I remember my first vehicle I ever bought, I paid $150 for it. 6 miles per gallon, jeez. And my first vehicle, I paid $150 for it. I was still in high school. And I bought it from I used to work for Payless Shoes back then. Um, and my manager wanted to just get rid of a vehicle. So she said, "You want it? 150 bucks." I said, "Sure." It was a 1979 or 1977 Plymouth Horizon. 3 days after I had it, I was stopped at a red light, and I right next to a gas station, and I see the guy from a gas station running towards me. I'm like, "What the heck?" Yeah, my car was on fire. So $150. Well, $150. I should have known better, but uh, yeah, it lasted me a whole 3 days. But for those 3 days, I was happy as heck that I had a vehicle. The worst part is that um, I was a photography major in high school and college before I dropped out of college. So I had one of my models with me in the car. Not around here, you can't. Yeah, yeah. Everything is just so inflated here. 38,000. I wish. Last time I rented a vehicle, it was like $89 a day, and that was the cheapest one they had. A lot of Susan B. Anthony's today. What's that stuff coming out of her nose? We'll pass on that one. I don't like that stuff in the reverse. A little too beat up. All right, so we have 17 more rolls. What time is it? 11? We might finish the box tonight. That would be a first. I don't think I ever finished the box during the live stream. I'm not gonna. Oh, could everybody hear me? Oh, nice, Drew. Find anything good? Anything else good? All right. My stream just said it reconnected. Yeah, I can't answer that on stream, AG. Can't get political. Nope, that's a scratch. I know that they are going to redesign all the coins for next year. For the 250th anniversary. So, who knows? Yeah, it's they're already pre-selling the commemoratives, the gold and silver commemoratives on the US Mint site for next year. A little too crazy, I think. But next year's penny will be the last year the penny is made. Unless it changes in the future, but yeah, I understand, but it's more of a nostalgic thing, I think. I don't know. I personally really like pennies, just, whenever I get pennies and change. Well, in New York, I never use money. I always, I don't want to carry money in New York City. But whenever I go to the store around here and use cash, I always can't wait to see what I get back in change, pennies wise. Oh, we filled up another roll. Susan B. Anthony's. That is roll number 4. Roll number 4. So we have 1, 2, 3. Those are nicer. And we're starting on rolls 5 and 6. Yep. Oh, nice. Real nice. What state are you in, Drew? So are you getting Philadelphia or Denver? Philadelphia, right? Really, AG? Well, I haven't gotten them in change, but I've pulled them out of rolls. Wow. Nice. Yeah, the Denvers are going for a lot more. They're both low mintage, the 2024s. It's only a matter of, a few million off. It's not, they're both very low mintage, but the Denver mint are going for way higher than the Philadelphia mint, which I think the 2024 Philadelphia might be a sleeper. All right, thank you, Juan, and good luck with your overtime this weekend. Don't overdo it. Don't run yourself to the ground like I did. Yeah. Well, when I was getting penny boxes, actually, this week was the first time they cut me off, and the first time they cut the bank off. But before that, I was getting 2023s and 2024s. I've only got 2 boxes that were 2025s, and that was earlier in the year. So you might start seeing 2025s in a few years. Yeah, have a good night, Belinda. I'm going to try to power through this a little quicker. Oh, wow. Thank you for the super up. I appreciate that. Thank you, up. That's really cool of you. Thank you. Really nice of you. I do really appreciate it. That is really awesome. I can't tell if that's a D or an S, but Whatever. Oh, it's my pleasure. If you go on my channel, a lot of my shorts are about error coins and stuff like that. So if you want to check them out, there's I'm learning something every day. So with coins, I don't think you will ever anybody will ever know everything there is to know. $19.79, not the wide rim. Not the wide rim. Again, for channel members, next week I'm going to do a members only, or going to try to do a members only live. And members will get double. Um, double of what you would normally get. So, Drew, 2025s are very, very low mintage, by the way. I don't know if you're aware of that. I think there's only a couple million that they minted for each Denver and Philly. I forgot the exact numbers, but yeah, you should. I should have told you that earlier. Sorry. Yeah, for some reason, they did not mint many at all. There are rumblings that they might get rid of the nickel next, so. Yeah. Yeah, they might get rid of nickels. Who knows? Oh, nice up. That's awesome. I wish I could do that on weekends. Unfortunately, I work weekends, but it'll be fun just sitting home and just opening coins all night or day or whatever. There's definitely a lot more people around on the weekends than there are weekdays or weeknights. Hope you find something good. Um, let's see, nickels. Oh, I was talking to Up before, sorry. If I confused that. Nickels, rolls of 2025. Denver. Not Philly, but Denver. That is basically the only thing I'm looking for. 1980 San Francisco. Yeah, 50D would be nice. Or a 39, is it D? 39D, I believe. Or 38D, I forget. Haven't done nickels in so long, I have to refresh my brain. I don't do dimes. I love pennies because there's so many errors. But it takes forever for me to go through pennies, so. Unless it's all the same coin, then it's a different story. Hello, Alex. How are you? I don't like that stuff there. Ten more rolls, I think, to go. All right, Ruger, I hope you have a wonderful night. Stay safe and hope your harvest goes well. Yeah, I'm off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from work. Oh, here we go. Roosevelt, NIFC. It's about time, geez. Theodore Roosevelt, 2013. Oh, I always keep, well, as long as they're in decent shape, I always keep my 1983s. Not just quarters, anything, because they did not make mint sets for those years. So a lot less were minted. Not a lot less. I shouldn't say a lot less were minted. Uh, enough were minted. However, to find them in really good shape, yeah, that's tough. So we got another NIFC. That's awesome. Teddy Roosevelt. Hello, Lori. Did I say hi? I don't know. Yep, Theodore Roosevelt. That is an NIFC. San Francisco, 1980. Not nice enough to sell individually. And I think we might have another roll filled. Wow, I need one more to fill it. Yep, Theodore Roosevelt. NIFC, not intended for circulation. 1980 Philly, that will fill up the 5th roll. And those are only the ones that we have kept. We threw a lot back. Not as many Native Americans as normal, though. Or the innovation dollars. Oh, well, sorry. This is a nicer one, but no. So starting on roll number 6. Abraham Lincoln, pretty nice, but we're not going to keep it. 1979 San Francisco, type 1. This is close. You can see an S, but it's still like a blob. It's not clear. You know what? This one's nicer, so we'll put that in the nicer pile. Oh, is it? Okay. I always forget about those. I don't like that stuff on the reverse, so we're not going to keep that. This one is nice. Yeah, I've, between my walks, by the way, I got the okay to sit for more than an hour. That's why I'm still live. But between my walks, I have been opening or going through bags of quarters. I've been finding a lot of errors. Some silver. Too rough. Too rough. Too rough. I don't know. 1980, not horrible. Jeez, if I was to have kept all of the Susan B. Anthony's, I probably would have had like 10 rolls by now. Millard Fillmore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 more rolls to go. So looks like we're gonna get done with one full box for the first time. Nice Zachary Taylor, but we're not gonna keep it. Too many scratches and stuff. This one's nicer. Yep. It's this is the box with the most Susan B. Anthony's I've found so far. I don't like that red paint. 1999. Scratch. I thought that might have been a die crack. Take them back to the bank. I have accounts at multiple banks. One of them does have a coin machine, so I take all my coins back there. Never take your coins back to where you get them from. That is a good way for them to stop ordering you coins if you take it back to the same bank. So don't do that. They do not like that very much because they have to pay to have them shipped out. When I first opened up an account with the bank that I deal with now to get all my change and stuff, the first time I ordered, they're like, "You're not going to bring them back here, are you?" And I'm like, "I would not be that dumb." She said, "Good, because if you start bringing them back here, we're going to stop ordering them for you." So we become very good friends since. Business friendly. The scrapes on her face. Otherwise, this would have been a really nice coin. Yeah, yeah. The banks, unless a customer takes them back, like in rolls or something. Yeah, not the banks are not going to have $1 coins. You have to order them, and you would have to order them by the box. They can't order you just like 10 rolls, let's say. And you better be there to pick them up when they come in because it is $1,000 in the box. So, ooh, that is so close to being a Type 2. This here is very close to being a Type 2. I still don't think it qualifies, but yeah, the other bank that I went, yeah, it's Type 1. It's not clear enough to be a Type 2. It's close, but not quite. But my other bank where I dump all my coins at, I went there one time and I could see the lady's coin whatever, wherever what they keep their coins in, and she had Eisenhower dollars, and I asked if I could buy them. She's like, "No," in a rude way. So I said, "Okay, this is definitely the bank for me to dump at." Hello, Janice. How are you? This is a nicer coin. Hydration break. I'm hanging in there, thank you. 6 more to go. Oh shoot, you know what? We're not far away from our 6th roll. And that's not keeping every Susan B. Anthony we find. I put a whole lot back. Oh, all the giveaways and members rolls have been shipped out. Sorry for the delay. I'm all caught up. If you did not receive an email from me saying that it has been shipped, that means I never got your email. Ulysses S. Grant, nice coin. Andrew Johnson. Andrew Jackson. I don't know, maybe I'll come up with something to do a giveaway at 50 likes. Maybe some kind of error coin or something. But shipping is crazy. I shipped out a dime, silver dime yesterday. First class with tracking. Now, just a dime. And they charged me almost $6. And it was less than an ounce. That's just insanity. Oh, nice. That's a nice haul, Drew. Congrats. Don't forget to keep the 2009s. Oh, there was no insurance on it. It was a $5 coin or $4 coin. I forgot what I sold it for. But the shipping was almost $6. Oh, nice. Out of 10 rolls. Jeez. Yeah, don't forget to keep those 2009s. They are low mintage as well for the nickels. Yep. And I probably have like 30 packages that were shipped out a month ago that are lost. Quote unquote lost in the mail. So we're being charged a lot more, and they're losing our packages, or somehow mysteriously our packages are disappearing without being delivered. What's that, Drew? Did you forget about 2009? Yep, '09s. I think they're lower mintage if I'm not mistaken, than 2024s. You can Google it real quick. Jefferson nickel mintage numbers, and it'll come up. Yep, 2009. There, for some reason, they did not mint many of them. 4 rolls to go. Almost there. Almost at the end. Yeah, I don't know if Steven's still here. I still have not looked at. Yeah, it was something ridiculous. And so 2025s are less than 2 million, if I'm not mistaken, unless they started running the mint machines again. Steven designed mats for me. I haven't, since I got sick and I've been going through all these procedures, I just haven't had a chance to look it over. But eventually I might have mats. They're not going to be the fanciest thing. They're not going to be rubber. It's basically going to be laminated paper to keep them affordable. Even that might not even be affordable. Yeah. I think they're rubber. That's why I want to keep mine laminated paper. Maybe, I don't know. But even if I sell them for like $1, it'll probably cost me 10 to ship. That's the killer, especially selling online, is the shipping. And it just keeps on going up and up and up. Yeah, I haven't even, again, it came to a halt because I did get sick, like I said. I only just filled up another roll. But I have to figure out a way to keep it affordable. I want to keep it at like $10 to $15 shipped or less, if possible. I don't know. I have to see my options. I don't know if I could buy a lamination machine myself and laminate them myself and just print it out. That would be optimal. Keep the costs low, but that's not guaranteed. Julio, how are you? Everything's going the best it can, you know. How are you, Julio? How's the weather up there? Yeah, it'll be plastic, just laminated plastic. It won't be anything durable, extremely durable. I mean, you could search coins, but it won't be rubber or anything. I want to try to keep it affordable, you know? I have to look it over. I still haven't approved it. I haven't even looked at the design yet, to be honest with you. Ooh, snow. Not my favorite thing. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, he sent me. Oh, it's been a while. I feel bad. It's been a while since he sent it to me. I just been with everything going on. I just haven't had a chance. Two more rolls to go. Could we find anything else? So far, not crazy. Just a lot of Susan B. Anthony's. Not a whole lot of low mintage or anything like that. Type 1. Kind of looks like an S, but not the S. Oh, NIFC. Ronald Reagan. A little chewed up, but still an NIFC, and it's the second to last NIFC. George H.W. Bush would be the last one. Nope, haven't found any proofs. If you need proofs, let me know. I have plenty. I mean, I have like all proof sets and more. John Quincy Adams. All right, last roll. We have a Susan B. Anthony under and a 2001, it looks like. One, two, three, four, five, six. Almost 7 rolls of Susan B. Anthony's that we kept. That we did not put back. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8 NIFCs. And 2 1979 errors. Thank you for the gift, AG. Yeah, it is. It's if you find proof coins and rolls, more than likely they are pretty destroyed. And last handful. This is the Susan B. Anthony box. A bit dirty. We're not going to keep that one. Oh, all right. We have a Pennsylvania innovation dollar. Polio vaccine, 1953. Nice way to end it. And last coin. Nope. So, not bad way to end it. Innovation dollar. Pennsylvania. $20.19 Philly. Oh, thank you, Julio. That's really kind of you. I appreciate it. We have this one here. Tonawanda Seneca. Native American series. These are all lower mintages. We have the New Jersey Innovation Dollar. We have the Code Talkers Native American NIFC. We have Treaty with the Delawares, really cool design, NIFC. And then we got a Theodore Roosevelt, NIFC. We got a Ronald Reagan NIFC, a little beat up, but it's still lower mintage. John F. Kennedy NIFC. And we got a Gerald Ford NIFC. And we found not one, but two wide rims. The wide rims, the 1 and the 9, are almost touching the rim. That is considered a wide rim. 1979. So we found 8, 9 NIFCs and 2 wide rims. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and almost 7. And this was like halfway when I started. So probably 8 rolls of Susan B. Anthony's. So not bad. Not the best, but not the worst by far. So yeah. Thank you, Drew. Have a good night and best of luck with your hunts. And yeah. That's gonna do it for tonight, everyone. I think that's a record that we did a box in. Yeah, SBA Horde. I mean, I think these are $20 rolls, and they sell for like 30 plus shipping. So after fees, we might make a couple of dollars. Julio, thank you for the gift. Corgi. That's a really cool one. I never saw that one before. Thank you. Yeah, and I threw so many Susan B. Anthony's back. Yeah, AG, not a problem. I threw so many Susan B. Anthony's back. It's ridiculous. Um, Anyone want to do a roll of pennies real quick? What the heck? $1940s. We are looking for errors. There is one. I should probably wait to. I should probably wait to put a short out on this error, but what the heck. So far, every roll that I bought from this person had a. Oh, first coin. 1940s, San Francisco. Let me get closer. Here we go. Maybe under the microscope would be better. Yep. On the reverse. You can see, oh, here, coming across, up to here. That is a CUD error. I found quite a few on 1940s. You can see it there. Oh, wait, is this a double-sided one? Almost a double-sided one. Yeah, it is a double-sided one. I haven't found one like that. So this is a $10 error in this condition. So first coin in the roll. We're only doing one roll because, you know, I was going to do a short on that error. Obviously, if you find, search pennies, you could find 1940s. And you want to look out for CUDs, for die cracks, for strike through errors, anything like that. There are repunchment marks. I haven't looked for those because very time consuming. I do look for woodies. All right, this one has a die crack. That right there, that's a die crack. Happy poop. Thank you, AJ. AG, sorry. Oof, it's late. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Here's a woody effect. No, it's hard to tell. Not extremely strong, but it looks like there's wood grain. We'll put that one back. Not strong enough. So the die cracks are worth $2 or $3 each. The CUDs, they're not rim CUDs, they're CUDs. They're worth $10 in this condition. Nicer condition just goes up. Die crack about $3 or so. Same name has my YouTube channel. You could Google eBay or my YouTube channel. Frank Fine stuff. Is it in the description? I forget if I put it there or not. Frank Fine stuff, eBay store. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I put it maybe on my channel. I don't know. I don't remember if I put it linked to my channel or not. I have shared it before. This is a nicer one, but not an error. Could be a repunch mint mark, but again, it's the value of those for 1940 are not sufficient enough or substantial enough for me to warrant looking through everyone to find a repunch mint mark. I have found a couple, but it's just too time consuming. And I have about 150 rolls of the 1940S. So that's a lot of rolls to check every one of them. Looks like a die break right there, but this is really worn, the reverse, so we'll put it back. We're getting bonus content right now. This was not planned. So this is like the after hours. I should take a look at that S because that looks... I don't know. Yeah, it looks like possible double die. You know, somebody else will get it. I just want the cuds. Yeah, there's quite a few where I have found double dies. Oh, here we go. We have a woody. You can see it right there. It looks like a wood grain effect. I'll put that to the side for now. You could find these in regular penny rolls, so any wheat penny, always look closely at them. So one roll we found die crack. We found a double cud. This is worn here, but that's a cud, and that is a cud. Just the one side in this condition sells for about $10. I don't know about this, maybe $3. And the woody. $2 or $3. So I forget, what did I pay for these rolls? $6 each for the 1940S. Yep, members hunt next week, as long as nothing comes up. But so yeah, I mean, that's not a bad deal. You pay $6 a roll and you find two, let's say 2 and 10, that's $14 back. Plus there's all these other pennies that you could go through to look for errors, or I could just resell the pennies. I've been through a few, like I said, I have a few hundred. Here's another Woody, but this maybe I'll look at that later when I turn off the side lights. Yeah, I went through maybe like 20, 10, 15 rolls, and this is, I usually find 2 or 3 of the cuds at least in a roll. This person, they certainly did not strip their rolls out of every single thing. So, yeah, it is what it is, AG. I gotta, financially, it does not make sense for me to do a giveaway at 50. And I can't even get dimes or quarters or anything for under spot or at spot. Everyone wants a premium for them now. So instead of, I forgot what melt value is, like 350, 375, 375 maybe. People want 450 or 5, so it'll be tough. But on that note, thank you everyone for joining me. Oh yeah, that's fine, Julio. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, a ton of Susan B. Anthony's, and first time we ever got 2 wide rims in a box, and some innovation and NIFC. So, and the rest is going back. The rest is going back to the bank, so we did not lose money. And if I don't feel like selling those that we kept, I could always take them right back to the bank. So, all right, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week. Hope everybody has a wonderful night, and hopefully, I can't say it's 100%, but next week I want to do a regular live and a members only live. First will be the members only live, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. All right, everyone, have a good night and have a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye.